Richie.
Holy smokes.
We got to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
We'd like to know your name. We don't know it.
My name is Richard Parrow.
Richard Parrow. Where are you from?
Venice, Florida.
Is that a nice place to be?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah, it is.
And this is who?
This is Connie.
This is
my
Connie.
wife,
That's your wife?
Yes.
Wow.
My sole support.
What? You, I assume, live in the same
I
town.
live in Venice, Florida also, correct.
Yeah, and you do something there special?
Yes, I just bought a beauty shop there.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll be down and see how you can do on
Oh,
me.
it can make you beautiful.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I can't make it this week, but
Okay.
later on.
We'll have an appointment ready for you.
Okay, that's great.
Matthew, come on.
We'll get.
Get Matt.
Am I through with you?
Yeah, you sure are.
You gotta get Matt. You didn't get
Matt?
Turn
Where are
around
you?
and you'll get him.
Oh, here we are. That's this. What's your name?
Hello, my name's Matthew Parrow.
And you're. You have a father?
Yes, yes, I do have a father.
On the birth certificate.
What's his name?
His name is Richard.
Richard Parrow.
Yes.
Same last name.
Richard Parrow.
Yeah. What do you do? Or rather, wait a minute. Where do you live?
I live in Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
And I understand you went to school there.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. 4 years.
4 years. Did you get to graduate?
Yes, they did. They did allow me to graduate.
Uh-huh.
I got my degree.
And now
got
what
my
are you
papers.
what are you doing with your time now?
Well, with my time now, I try to make my money last. I have some grant money, and there's a certain amount of it, so I kind of work just a little bit, trying to make it last a little bit longer. I really don't do much, to be honest.
Well, that's fine. That's a great way to get along if you can. Good luck to you. What's this?
Oh, that's right.
Ah, who is this lovely little girl here? Young lady, I have to say.
I'm Lisa Sullivan.
What was your name before you got married?
Lisa Evangelista.
Ah, so it's Lisa Evangelista.
Right.
What was the last name?
Now it's Sullivan.
Oh, it's Sullivan now.
Right. This is my husband, Paul.
And this is your husband, Paul.
That's right.
So his name is Paul Sullivan. Is
Right.
that standard for husbands to have that name that the wife gives them?
I think so, yeah.
She hasn't given you any other names at any time?
Well, a few, but I can't.
You're not going to repeat them?
I can't repeat them.
Where do you two live?
We live in Chicago.
And you're living in Chicago.
Yep.
And you like it there in Chicago?
I like it quite a bit, yes.
And do you, Paul?
Yep, I like it.
Oh, well then you aren't going to move to Waterloo very soon.
Not for a while, I don't think.
No, but we'd like to get back to Boston.
Well, what do you do? Do you work too?
Yes, I work hard.
And you work hard?
Yes.
Or do you work hardly?
I hardly work.
That's what. And what kind of a business or company are you working with?
Well, I work for Dun & Bradstreet, and I'm in sales. I sell the services.
You sell their sale. Do they sell toilet paper or anything like that?
No, not toilet paper, although the information can be used for that.
That's what I thought. That's where I got my connection on it. I thought that was it.
No, we sell business, credit, marketing information.
Oh, that sounds real tricky.
It's fun.
Good. And you, Paul?
I work for Stratus Computer in sales.
Oh, computer
We make
sales?
large systems, large computer systems.
Yeah. That sounds great. And you're both from another city, though, aren't you? You haven't
Both
lived
from
in
Boston.
You're both
We've been in Chicago for
Bostonians?
Yep. We've been out there for Lisa's been there for 3 years, and I've been there for 5 years.
Wow. Well, that's a lot of fine information that we have for our future looker-atters. Might look at this someday, so thanks very much. Is that okay? Well, I can't see that clearly as to just what kind of a face you're making.
My name is Fred Parrow, and I am the oldest in the family of the Parrows. And I have two brothers.
Wait a minute. Where do you live?
Two sisters. Huh?
Whereabouts are you living?
I live in a house.
Now, that's good.
In Spring, Texas. I live in Spring, Texas.
Is that
with my family?
What part of Texas is that in?
There's other members of the family. Pardon?
What part of Texas is Spring in?
Spring is in...
it's all near Houston.
It's near Houston, Texas.
Thanks a lot. I mean,
Houston's a big city where a lot of people live.
Uh-huh.
And
do you have to go to work in Houston or what? I mean, do you learn a living, or are you just living on
from
the...
spring I drive to Houston to go to work.
And do you work? Do you do any work
at the oil company?
What?
Where the
You
oil
can
is
name. You
made.
can name the company on this program.
It is. Huh? Can I name the company?
Yeah.
It is the the Royal Dutch. I don't know. It's one of the big ones. It's one of the 8 big ones. I know when I get there because it has a big sign with a yellow shell on it, and I go in that building.
Oh, you could tell
That's
probably
the building
too.
I go in.
You could tell probably too by the name on the check that they give you once
The
in a while.
check, yes. They give me a check, and I have a wife.
And you got a wife?
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane. What was her name before she got married?
Her name before she got married was, I think it was Sally. Her name was Sally before she got married.
And her last name then?
Was Quinn. It was Sally
Quinn.
Now she's Mary Jane Parrow.
Yeah. Did you have 2 wives then?
No, but I have 2 children. No, I have 3 children.
I'm glad you can count.
3 children, and there's 2, 2 of them got the ding-dongs, you know, that makes them boys.
Makes
and
them
then
boys.
1 girl.
Oh.
I have 2 boys and 1 girl.
Are any of those married?
Married. 1 boy married. The
Yeah.
oldest boy, Fred, is married.
And where does he live?
He lives in a house too. He's got a house.
Oh, that's good. I was afraid that he might have to live in a tent.
Nashville, Tennessee. He's a country singer.
Tennessee.
And he's
That's
in
good.
Nashville.
Have they had any luck having children?
They have 2. They have twins. They have 2 boys.
And they're twins. Well, that's nice.
Well, they look alike. Hell, I can't tell. Don't they look a lot alike? They're not the same age. But
Oh,
they
they're
look
not
a
the
lot
same
alike.
age.
Yeah.
I see. I see.
You have to be the same age to be twins?
You know, this interview has to end now because we're so confused now that we know
okay,
use of going
I want to
further.
say goodbye. Can I say goodbye to somebody?
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye to. I was going to say all my friends. I don't have any friends. I don't have anybody to say goodbye to. So I'll say goodbye.
That's a
Bye,
good
Pops.
fella. Good fella. It's
Okay.
been a great interview. Newest is a young fellow here. He looks like he's fairly good looking. What's your name?
Tom Parrow.
And you're any related to one of the other Parrows?
The big guy that just acting stupid.
The big one. Oh, that must be that fella called Fred.
Exactly.
Yeah, Fred, what's the one in the Flintstones?
What's that, Gramps?
Fred Flintstone. Has any relation to him?
That's him. They're half brothers.
Oh, well, that's good. And what are you doing for a living?
I'm a college student.
You're a college student, and probably sponging off your. I mean, your parents are sending you probably, partly.
Partly, yes.
Do you do any work along with college?
Got a yard service.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Does that mean you cut grass?
Exactly.
That's probably fun.
No, it's not.
And no fun to it?
No fun.
And how long before you graduate?
I graduate next May.
Oh, Christ, that'll be a big deal. And then you're going out and set the world on fire.
Yes.
That'll be great. We'll be looking forward to it
Okay.
and wish you the best success.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to know your name.
Well, I'm Peter Huntington.
And where do you live?
Well, I live over in Tully.
And that's some town here in New York State.
Yeah, just south of Syracuse, right on, we live on the lake.
Oh, good. That sounds great.
Yeah, beautiful there.
What is your profession, or I mean, what do you work at?
Well, I'm a cardiologist to take care of patients with heart attacks. And
Oh, boy, that sounds real wonderful. Glad to have such a person around here today. We don't expect any, but if we did, it would be nice to have you here for that.
well, we'll be prepared.
You're prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, and do you have a family?
Well, I have 2 boys, and I'm separated from my wife. I got 2 boys.
I see. That's nice to have a name carried on.
Yep, sure is.
And you work in Syracuse Hospital, some one of them?
St. Joseph's, yeah.
You're at St. Joseph's. That's one of the big hospitals in Syracuse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big heart center. We do a lot of open heart surgeries there.
Oh, great. That sounds like something I don't want.
Yep, well, you're in such good health, I know you won't need it.
What college did you go to, or colleges?
Well, I went to medical school at Ohio State.
And Ohio, that's a big time. That's a big time place.
Sure is.
Good. Do you have anything to offer about this meeting of the Parrows?
Well, I think it's a great thing. My family never does this, and so we really don't know even who all our relatives are, so I think this is wonderful.
Well,
Every family
great.
should do it.
Great. Well, I hope you have fun here.
Yeah.
And thanks. Pardon?
Looking forward to those steaks.
Oh, you're looking forward
Yeah.
to them. Well, we hope that nobody steals them before we get ready to cook.
No bears around here, right?
No. Thank you very much,
Okay,
Peter.
Morris. Okay, thank you, Morris.
Parrow's viewing screen. And would you mind telling us your name? That doesn't sound very authentic. We'd like to have real names on it. Yes? Do you live around here?
Yeah, I exist around here.
Okay. And are you look like you might be old enough to be retired.
Yeah.
That doesn't meant as an insult or anything. It's kind of obvious. How long ago did you retire? 16 years?
Well, I don't know. I retired without pay for doing that.
Oh, that's bad.
That's enough for it.
You're, were you originally from this area?
No way.
Where did you originally from? From where?
Binghamton.
Down in the Binghamton area. That's, do you have some relatives around any place?
Sure. Lots of grandchildren.
You have lots of grandchildren. How many do you have?
I got 8.
8? 8 grandchildren?
Yeah.
That include any great-grandchildren?
Yeah, that includes 2 grandchildren.
Well, that's a nice group. That's a nice group. And so you must have had some sons and daughters, or how was that part of it? You had 2 sons, and their names?
Ken and Bob.
Aha, well they probably are a pleasure to you.
Right, they're handsome boys.
Good,
Men.
good. Are you having a good time here? I think it sounds like a fun time. I am a stranger brought in here, of course, to the entire group. Just came in to take these informal viewings of all the different ones, so it's been very nice talking to you.
Everybody's getting hungry.
Okay, we'll soon have the food on the way. Thank you very much for the interview.
It says record.
Grandma should be over here behind Lisa.
Recording then.
I
Beside
think you're recording,
Fred.
Fred. Can you see anybody?
Yeah, they're all there.
They're all there?
Telling them what it is, Fred?
Yes, this is a picture of the first generation grandchildren of Maurice Oliver Parrow. Maurice is in the picture. He's on the far left, sort of a balding type gentleman, but very, very trim, very good looking. He looks good. Matter of fact, he looks better than some of the husbands these gals have picked out to marry, so he's looking real good. Yes, we're trying to get the great-grandchildren lined up here.
Hold on to them. Maybe
Yes.
the boys. TJ.
Yeah, some of them are acting up. Okay, yeah. My grandchildren are being very, very good.
We're done.
They're, yeah, aren't they the cutest? Yeah, they really are. Okay, here we go. We got them. We got just about everybody. Okay, TJ can hold. Is
There you go. Oh,
that it? Yay! Okay, we got them all. Got everybody in there. Okay. We're recording. We're recording.
The grand outlook.
Okay, pretend you really like being here.
Get in there too, Grandpa. You're supposed to get in there too.
Yeah.
You're in all the pictures.
Yeah, get in the picture, Grandpa. Yeah,
Oh, Grandpa wasn't in the picture.
there he comes, coming in a little late. That's Grandpa there waving, okay? These are people that got lucky enough to marry into the Parrow family. Some of them thought they were going to be rich as a result. We got a big surprise for them. We ain't got no money, honey.
You are now on film, and you are who? What's your name?
David Parrow.
Have you got a middle name?
Michael. David
Michael.
Parrow.
You've got to distinguish the Davids. That's what I understand. Where do you live?
10 Inslee Street, Waterloo.
Well, good. That's New York State, I assume?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well,
New York.
have you always lived here?
Yes, I've lived here too long.
Too long. Well, that's up to you to get out then. What about your work? Do you work any place?
Yeah, I work at Parrow's Auto Parts.
Well, is that fun?
I would rather have a job without the public.
Oh, you would. Well, how about a job with pay?
Yeah, that too.
I'm sure you don't get paid much there.
No.
No. And next,
the lottery.
and next to you, we have your
My wife and David James.
Baby James.
Yeah.
Davy James and Margaret. Margaret, are you from this area? You're from Seneca Falls. You go to school there? And do you have any work you do of any kind?
Work at Geneva General.
You're a nurse?
Daycare teacher.
Oh, well, that sounds like fun, though, just the same. And baby David James, he's taking a nice yawn right now. That's a beautiful yawn. How old is he?
We don't have to watch this. You're going to see it.
5 weeks.
5 weeks old. He's a beauty, that's for sure. Look at that. Just as happy as if he didn't belong to the Parrow family. Well, we thank you very much for this interview, and you can look on TV from here on for the next 10 years, and it might never be on. But thank you for the... I forgot to mention that we have gone from the park down in Auburn up to my place and having a steak roast here for those members of my own family of the Parrows. And we're having a good time.
You might have a... See, now it's on, it's recorded, see? Hello, hello.
The pictures taken here to show who they all are. But I just thought I ought to put that in there. Now, July 10th is today's. Yesterday's, I guess I didn't get the date on, which was July 9th. If you think there aren't a few people here, I'll... Ho! Ho! Just to show you that we do have a few people here, look at the cars around my yard. They're parked all over the place.
You better stand back a little bit.
Close enough. I want a good close-up picture of you. I'd like to know who you are.
I'm Robert Parrow.
Any relation to some of the other Parrows?
No.
You don't acknowledge anything in that line, huh?
I'm son of David.
You're which David?
David Gordon.
Oh, there's 3 Davids now,
Yeah.
so you have to be careful of that.
Yeah, the youngest one's too young.
Yeah. Do you live around here?
I live in Seneca Falls.
Yes. And do you work any place?
Yep, I work at the family business.
I see. I've heard that you were there once in a while anyway.
I'm there, and yeah, once in a while I see an older guy come in and harass us all.
Oh, yeah. Well, I would watch those older fellas. Sometimes they don't know what they're talking about. Do you have any hobbies?
Occasionally, yeah. I race.
Oh, horses?
I try to race.
Is that sulky horses or what?
Yeah, I'm a jockey.
You're a jockey, huh? I think you're kidding me and trying to pull my leg. You know, I'm not from this area. I don't know much about you personally, but I've heard a lot about you, that you race cars.
Yeah, I race funny looking race cars.
Funny looking race cars.
Yeah, have wings.
They have wings, but they don't fly.
No, yeah, they fly occasionally.
Occasionally. Well, it's best not to let them fly.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Try not to.
Now, this young lady next to you, is she any relation to you?
That's my wife.
Oh, are you a lucky fella? Do you feel the same way, that you're lucky? Well, you were a little hesitant there, and I don't blame you. But you do manage to put up with them all right. Oh, that's wonderful of you. It must be great to have a wife that'll do that. Do you keep yourself busy at something?
I work.
Oh, and you work someplace?
I work at Huntington Nursing Home.
Oh, it's a nursing home. You like that kind of work? Do you? Well, it's good. You're a helper there or something?
Whoa,
Registered nurse.
You're a nurse? Well, that's great. You're an RN, huh? Well, good. And have you always lived in this area?
All my life.
Oh, well, we have a couple of local yokels here, huh?
Yeah, and a third
Well,
one.
isn't that nice? And there's a what?
Got a little one.
There's a little one?
See that?
Oh, right down there. You're carrying it right around with you.
It's attachable.
And when is it you're expecting?
October 12th.
October 20th.
12th.
12th. Oh, well, that's not too far off. And it's going to be a boy or a girl, one or the other, huh?
I hope it's
He
a
hopes
girl.
a girl.
You're hoping for a girl. We'll be happy if you get a healthy child as the rest of our families
Yes.
always have.
We hope.
Is there anything in particular you'd like to tell me about your life or anything?
Our life, well, we lead a boring life.
A boring life.
We hope it gets better.
And you hope it gets better. That's when you start winning a little, huh?
We hope to become millionaires by winning the lottery, but yeah.
I think there's a couple million other people every week that do the same thing.
There's another Parrow family.
Cool enough for you now?
Well, it's been a pleasure interviewing you, and if you watch television for the next 10 years, you still probably won't never see it on it.
No.
But good night and good health and good luck with your oncoming event.
Yes, thank you, Walt.
A day after the big reunion at my place here, all is peace and quiet again. I forgot to finish off the end of the whole thing. I was so busy helping do the steaks and getting the eating done that I just neglected it. So now all I can do is say that the only thing left to do, clean up, is to empty this big bag of cans that I have hung on the tree here. An indication that we did drink a few things here and there, soft drinks and booze. But it was a very, very fine reunion. Everybody was so pleased with everything, so pleased with the steaks and getting together with all of us, that it's been a happy thing to have happened, and hopefully we can have another one like that 5 years from now.